up, y'all? Welcome back for some more Power 2. We are here together for an hour, and my name is Tay. If I'm a new face, welcome. Today we are talking about the throat chakra. We've been working our way up the chakra system for the past 4 weeks or so. And so today we finally made it up to the throat. Our throat chakra lies at the little V where our collarbone is, but back closer towards our spine. Its color is blue, and as you may be able to guess, it has a lot to do with our ability to communicate, and not only outwardly, but with ourselves too. And I think a lot of where we can get tripped up is, and I know I can mistake this for being open to my truth, is over speaking and talking a little bit too much, but it's really about being concise and very clear with the way that we speak our truth. So it's like, imagine that if you just spoke always with such directness that you would never have to apologize for anything, right? It's that kind of openness and intuitive connection to, again, what feels like your truth within yourself, within your life, but also within your practice. So today's We Flow, we'll explore this a little bit more. We'll be doing a lot of postures that help to open our throat chakra and also constrict it, which helps to stimulate it as well. So with that said, I'll have Tam hop on camera. I'll have her demo a movement really quick before we get the ball rolling. This movement is called knees, chest, chin. It's an option that we can do instead of chaturanga today. I'll let you know when we'll introduce it into our practice, but I'll have her show you visually what this looks like because I know we don't visit it too often. So we'll start from a down dog just to get our bearings and our feet set up. Then I'll have Tam inhale forward to high plank. She'll shift her shoulders past her wrists. Then she'll drop her knees first, her chest, and then her chin forward. Good. Then she'll inhale to up dog. She'll scoop her heart forward, press into her feet, hover her thighs, and exhale to downward facing dog. So just a way to create a little more spaciousness in our front line as we move through our flow. All right, so with that all said, let's begin our practice today in child's pose. Take your knees apart towards the edges of your mat. Guide your big toes to touch behind you. Send your fingertips forward. And allow your forehead to rest gently on the earth. Give yourself time to just check in, take notes and inventory of your body and how you're feeling. And when we talk about this idea of finding your truth, right, what does that mean? And it can mean a lot of things. It can be very different for each of us. So I want you to just, for a moment, mull it over. What comes up initially when you think of your truth? Outside of your practice, but also on your mat. The beauty of this virtual yoga is that you are kind of in your own world here. So what authenticity looks like to you, you get to act on that. And I can see you through the camera, but again, you have a lot of autonomy here. A mantra I'd like you to come back to, and I'll remind you of throughout class to help stimulate our throat chakra, is I am authentic and I speak my truth. Begin to tent up your fingertips at the top of your space to create a little more stretch through your triceps, your lats, and your heart space. And if you feel good here, maybe even pull your chin forward in your child's pose and gaze towards the top of your mat as you let your throat melt towards the floor. If you haven't already, begin to cultivate Ujjayi pranayama here on your own. Breathe in and out through your nose. And stay for one more full round of breath. Good, flatten your palms and inhale your way up through tabletop. I'll give us a countdown for our playlist. It is Soul Stream number 3. We will begin with our first song in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, press play. And then start to set up some organic movement. Shift side to side, forward, back, up and down. Another amazing place to check in and see what it is you hope to cultivate from your practice today. Is that softness, maybe a little more fire and strength, right? Find the layers that work for you. Let's take 2 more rounds where you are, balance everything out, and we'll meet back at a neutral table. Let's link up with one pose of cow and cat, or round rather. Inhale for cow pose. Drop your belly down, lift your gaze and your tailbone high, squeeze your back body. Exhale, cat. Tuck your chin to your chest, really compress your throat, up and in. Inhale through neutral table, squeeze your core. Press into your right palm, and then inhale your left arm up and open to the sky. Feel free to roll out your wrist here if that feels good. And exhale, thread the needle. Send your left arm underneath you, gaze right. Connect your ear and your shoulder down to the earth. Let your torso slope down towards the floor as you melt your heart and belly towards your thighs slightly. You're welcome to keep your right arm where it is, extend it, half bind it. Again, what is your truth today in your practice? One more exhale here. Bring your right hand back beneath your right shoulder. Press down and inhale, spiral open to the left and find a modified side plank. Extend your left leg and rotate your right toes to create a kickstand here. Then pause for a moment, press your right hand into the earth as you lift your left fingertips up. Then as you exhale, wrap your left arm underneath your right side body, compress. Good, inhale, spiral open, maybe lift your left leg up as you do so. We'll flow this breath to movement. Ground your foot, exhale, wrap underneath yourself. Inhale, spiral open, lifted side plank. Good, exhale, drop your foot, wrap your arm. Good, inhale, open up, lift your top leg if you've been doing so, and pause. Flex your toes, maybe find a little bit of a pulse here. Activate your outer hip, just a little sculpt party, just a little sneaky peek. Take a deep breath in here, fill up. Exhale through tabletop. You're welcome to wiggle it out between sides, reset your body. And let's make our way back to neutral table. Ground your left hand down, inhale your right arm up. Pause here, roll out your wrist if you did so before. Big stretch, and then exhale, thread the needle. Guide your arm beneath you as you connect your ear and shoulder down. Find the same variation with your left arm as you did your right on the first side. Stack your hips above your knees as you slope your torso towards the floor. One more full round of breath here in the space. Gently guide your left hand beneath your left shoulder. Press down and inhale, open to modified side plank. Extend your right leg. Take a moment to drive down into your left palm, lift up and out of your left shoulder girdle, inhale. Exhale, wrap your right arm underneath your left side ribs, squeeze your obliques. Inhale, spiral open, maybe float your right leg if you did on the first side. Exhale, ground your foot, spiral under. Again, inhale, wrap open and lift. Last time here, exhale, curl and crunch, squeeze your core. Inhale, float it up, side plank with our right leg up. Flex your toes and pulse it up if you did so before. Activate your entire right line of your side body. Last breath in. Exhale through tabletop with control. Come down, wiggle it out, take what you need. Then we'll meet in downward facing dog. Tuck your toes and exhale your hips up and back. If you are craving more free movement, you know what to do. Move intentionally, right? I am authentic and I speak my truth through your actions, through the way that you move your body. And pause in stillness. Micro bend your knees, flare the underside of your seat up. Feel your hamstrings expand. Then press your chest back towards your thighs. Get really bendy with it today. Open through your heart. Good, last breath out here. Inhale to your tiptoes, gaze forward, and with as much control as you can, step forward to ragdoll. Take your feet wide, behind your wrist creases, if not even wider. Bend your knees a ton, grab opposite hand to opposite elbow, or a different hand variation to start. We will come into a chest expansion in a couple of breaths, but for now, bounce, sway, shake out your head, open and close your jaw. Give your spine time to lengthen, as well as the back line of your legs. Let's come back to stillness through center and find our grip behind our back. Interlace all 10 of your fingers into a mono fist, or you can grab a towel or strap if that feels better, and let your fist fall from your back body. And we'll come into a little baby twist here. Bend your left knee deeply, connect your left shoulder towards it as you extend your right leg. Let your head gaze towards the right. Keep your torso heavy as well as your head. Melt belly towards your thigh. Good. Stay here for one more exhale breath. And bend both knees generously. Inhale through center and exhale, switch sides. Bend your right knee a lot. Shift your torso towards the right as you gaze left. Let your fist follow the same direction as your bent knee. Looking great at home, y'all. Gently inhale your way back to center, and then exhale your hands to your low back and then to the floor. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Leave a little space between your heels. Then inhale to half lift. Get long through your spine. Press through the crown of your head. Exhale, fold forward, compress your belly to your thighs, tuck your chin. Inhale, mountain, ground and rise up. Pause for a couple rounds of breath. Feel this pose in its strength and its entirety. Drive your tailbone down as you squeeze your belly in. Wrap your pinkies tightly, one more inhale. Grab your left wrist with your right fingers. Exhale, sway to the right. Press your hips left. Inhale, rise through center. Switch your grip. Grab your right wrist. Exhale, take it to the left. Inhale, lift through center. Separate your hands. Exhale, cactus back bend. Squeeze your glutes as you press your hips forward. Inhale, mountain, reach up, rise. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees softly as you hinge from your hips. Inhale, half lift, gaze past your nose. Exhale, high plank and pause. Ground your palms, step back. Stack your shoulders above your wrists and puff up the space between your shoulder blades. This puff, this action is what helps us create strength and stability in this pose. Good, inhale, shift forward slightly. Exhale, lower to chaturanga and pause. Just a couple breaths right here. I promise we're going all the way soon. One more inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to your bellies. Whew, nicely done. Take your hands a little bit wider than your mat and tense up your fingers like 2 TPs on either side. Inhale, press into your finger pads and lift your torso up. Keep your feet grounded. Exhale, sexy cobra. Take your right shoulder down, gaze to the left. Inhale, back through center, press. Exhale, take it to the left. Now your breath, your movement. 2 more rounds on your own. Get fluid and serpentine with it. Move. Listen to what your body needs, right? How deep do you want to go? Good, last round on the left. Exhale to rotate. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, lower all the way down. Guide your hands by your low ribs, tuck your toes. Inhale through plank or table. Exhale to down dog, take your hips high. All right, let's flow breath to movement now. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk, step, maybe hop to the top of your mat, toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, root, sweep up. Grab your left wrist. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center, switch your grip out. Exhale to the left. Inhale, rise up, grow long. Exhale, cactus back bend, open your heart. Inhale, mountain, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, hinge from your hips. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, high plank and pause. Once again, step back, knit your belly up and in, squeeze your ribs towards your hips to knit your core tightly. Inhale, shift forward just slightly. Exhale, lower all the way down as slow as you can. Nice control, Tam. We'll set up for locust pose. Bring your palms face down by your hips. Bring your big toes to touch. Stay for your exhale breath. Then inhale, peel everything off the mat, your chest, your toes, your legs, your arms. Hug your back body tightly as you squeeze your glutes and hamstrings. Now a little bit different today. I want you to gaze up slightly. Peel your chin away from your heart and open through your throat, right? Stimulate this space of power, of communication for yourself. Take one more big bright breath in. Exhale, slowly lower with control. Bring your hands by your low ribs, elbows in. Inhale, high plank or table, your choice. Exhale, down dog, take your hips high. Good, now from this point on, y'all, when we find our flow, you're always welcome to find knees, chest, chin, chaturanga, handstand life, right? Listen to yourself, your truth, your body, your practice. Let's keep flowing. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, adventure to the top of your mat, toes together. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, root, sweep high. Grab your left wrist, exhale, sway to the right. Inhale, lift up. Grab your right wrist, exhale to the left, last time. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, back bend, biggest so far. Inhale, mountain, grow tall, nice Linda. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. You know what to do, friends. Listen to that intuitive voice in your head. You are your best teacher. Speak your truth. Exhale, down dog. All right, let's keep building. Inhale, sweep your right leg high, 3-leg dog. Exhale, right knee to your right tricep. Lift as high as you can, squeeze your core. Inhale, 3-leg dog, reach up. Exhale, knee to nose, come through center, curl your spine. Inhale, 3-leg dog, re-extend. Exhale, take it to the left, little twist, squeeze. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, lunge, step forward. Keep your left hand down. Inhale, easy twist to the right. Spiral your right arm high. Pull your right hip back to feel a stretch through your outer hip and keep your hips level. Squeeze your obliques and spiral open. Take one more deep breath in. Listen for the change. Exhale, modified pyramid with a hug. Wrap your right arm under your right thigh. Shift your hips back. Keep your left heel really high. The stack of our heel over our toes is what makes it modified, so our hips are a little more spacious. Now let's flow these two movements together, breath to movement. Bend your knee, inhale, easy twist. Exhale, modified pyramid, hug and wrap yourself in. One more time, inhale, spiral, easy twist. Exhale, modified pyramid, squeeze and hug. Easy twist to reset, breath in. Exhale your right hand down. Inhale, standing splits or one leg half lift. Launch onto your right leg, lift your left leg high. Spiral your left hip down. Your choice whether you keep your torso elevated or start to compress into yourself. Tuck your chin to your chest. Bring your belly towards your right thigh. Kick your left heel 1 more inch up. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, sink low, and pause. Take your body weight into your heels. Sometimes it's nice to fan your toes up and then seal them back down. Think like tree frog feet. Squeeze your thighs together as you sink your hips a little deeper. Good, breath in right here. Exhale, chair plane. Sweep your hands back behind you. Knit your shoulder blades in and your pinkies in as if someone could bring them completely to touch behind your back. Good, hug your core tight. Let's flow breath to movement. Inhale, chair pose, arms high. Exhale, chair plane, sweep it back. Good, inhale, chair. Exhale, chair plane. One more round, inhale, lift. Exhale, chair plane to drinking bird and pause. Float your heels up if that's what your body needs here. Squeeze your ankles in, your calves in. Now you can stay or add a little extra spice with a pulse of your hips down and up. Activate your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings, yes. All right, listen carefully, y'all. Keep your heels lifted. Inhale, tippy toe mountain pose. Squeeze your core, lift up, yes. Drop your heels, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, get long. Exhale your flow through to downward facing dog. What does that look like? And there's not just one answer, right? You can always switch it up throughout your practice. Let's meet downward facing dog as you exhale. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Squeeze as high as you can. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose, curl in, puff up. Inhale, 3-leg. Exhale, twist to the right, spiral. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, lunge, step forward. Plant your right palm to the earth. Inhale, easy twist to the left. Send your fingertips skyward as you drive your right hand into the earth. Squeeze your thighs together as if there was a block between them to level out your sacrum, your low back. Take a juicy inhale to reach just 1 more inch. Exhale, modified pyramid with a hug and pause. Feel out this first side first before we add movement. Plug your left hip back. Push your right hip forward by stacking your right heel up. Pause here for your exhale. Bend your knee, inhale, easy twist, spiral open. Exhale, hug it out, modified pyramid, squeeze. 1 more time, breath to movement. Bend your knee, inhale, lift. Exhale, modified pyramid, hug tight. Inhale, easy twist to reset. Exhale, ground your left hand. Inhale, standing splits, come forward. Set it up the same way. Take time to settle in. Notice where your hammy is at. Rotate your right pinky toe down, your right inner thigh up to the sky. Squeeze your core tight. Good. Compress as much as you need to or as you are feeling. Take a breath in, kick high. Exhale, forward fold, bring your feet together. Inhale, half lift, reset. Exhale, fold forward, compress. Inhale to chair, bend your knees, sink your hips low, reach up. Exhale, chair plane, sweep it back. 1 more like this. Inhale, chair. Exhale, chair plane, and pause. Option again for drinking bird. Float your heels or keep them grounded. Building just a little more. Option to interlace your hands into your mono fist once again. Peel your fist away from your back, open through your chest. Maybe lift your chin up just slightly. Good. Drop your heels, release your bind. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from your hips. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, find your flow. Move breath to movement. Find fluidity wherever you're at. Then exhale to downward facing dog, hips to the sky. All right, let's keep the build going. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee to your right tricep. Good news, we're gonna do elevators. Take your knee down to your right wrist, back up to your right tricep, lower and lift. Yes, maybe this doesn't feel like your truth right now, but it's mine, so we're gonna do it here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Love y'all, nice work. Exhale, lunge, step forward. Keep your left hand down. Inhale, easy twist to the right, just for the breath. Exhale, ground your right hand. Inhale, standing splits, come forward. Exhale, Jiva squat. Take your left knee behind your right, sink down deeply. Good, inhale, standing splits, lift. Exhale, Jiva squat. Chamber your knees, sink down. Inhale, standing splits. Last time, Jiva squat, take it low. Inhale, re-extend to reset. Exhale, forward fold, bring your big toes to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair, hips low, take your arms high. Exhale, chair plane, or maybe drinking bird, your option to lift your heels. If your heels are lifted, ground them. Inhale your left knee up, one leg mountain, rise. Pause here. Flex your toes towards your kneecap and squeeze your core in to elongate your low back and lift through the crown of your head. Rotate your pinkies in just slightly and find a big breath in here. Exhale, figure four. Cross your left ankle on top of your right thigh and sink your hips down low. Savor the stretch here. Press your palms together at your heart. Every detail counts. Get active in your upper and lower body. Compress your belly down towards your thighs and hold for one more breath out. With control, inhale to one leg mountain. Rise with intention. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Slowly hinge forward, tip and step your left foot back. Nice transitions at home. Lead with your heart space. Think almost like up dog here. Scoop your shoulder blades together as you press through your back leg out through the crown of your head. Hold here as you exhale your air out. Inhale, warrior two. Spiral open and up. Take time to shimmy, shake it out. Move through your hips, your torso. Then settle in. Stack your knee above your ankles. You drive your tailbone towards the earth. Send your arms out from your mid-body, from your trunk with just as much power as your legs. One more breath in here. Exhale, extended side angle. Shift forward. Take your right arm towards the earth, your left arm up or over your head. Press into the knife edge of both of your feet. Puff your left hip to the sky as you rotate open as if you could back bend off of your right thigh. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay low, reach back. Feel yourself expand from your right hip all the way through your right fingertips. Then commit to your lunge just one more inch. One final inhale here. Exhale, take your hands to the floor, find your flow. If you haven't tried knees, chest, chin, right, give it a whirl. You might like it. Maybe you play. Nice alley, good hops. Love the variations. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take your hips to the sky. Let's take a breath in to recalibrate here, Philip. Big sigh, let it go. All right, let's keep the fire going. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Good news, elevators, once again, take it down and up. Lower and lift, squeeze your belly, build the fire through your core for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, three-leg dog, lift it. Exhale, lunge with control, step. Ground your right palm, inhale, easy twist to the left, just the breath. Exhale, your left hand back down. Inhale, standing splits, come up, launch forward, kick your right leg high. Exhale, Jiva squat, chamber your knees, press into your left heel. Inhale, standing splits, reset. Exhale, Jiva squat, bring your knees in, sink down. One more time, inhale, standing splits. Exhale, bring your thighs and knees together, get low. Inhale, splits to reset, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, big toes together. Inhale, half lift, give your spine some love. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair, sink your hips down, bend at your knees, arms up. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. Be prepared to transition. Inhale your right knee up, one leg mountain rise. Flex your toes and pause. Hug your right hip down in line with your left and squeeze both butt cheeks, but especially your left butt cheek here for support. And then can you lift tall as if someone was a yoga puppeteer pulling you straight up to the sky. One last breath in. Exhale, figure 4. Cross your right ankle to your left thigh as your hands come to your heart. Stick your booty back. It's almost like a one-legged chair, but then we start to lean forward a little bit more. We're after this awesome, juicy side stretch through our outer right hip. Incredible focus at home. Get it, Sally. Stay for your exhale breath. Inhale, one leg mountain. Rise up with control. Good. Exhale, crescent airplane torso. Smooth, buttery transition. Yes, get it, Kathy. So good. Step and then find your foundation. Pull your left hip back. Press your right hip forward. Energetically hug your core up away from your front thigh to create more power and extension. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, warrior 2. Spiral open. Shimmy, shake it out. Give yourself a sec. Then drop down into your lunge. As you stack your knee over your ankle, zip your legs up and in as if they could roll up the mat in between them. Right? We're not actually moving, but create that internal hug for even more fire and power, all mixed up into one. Exhale, extended side angle. Shift forward, bring your left arm down, your right arm up or over your head. Peel your right hip open, peel your right rib cage open as if you could stare and be gazing directly at the sky. Squeeze your thighs. One more exhale breath. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay low as you lift up. Embrace the fire that's building in your quad here. Shift forward, bring little to no weight in your right hand as you inhale, lean back. Exhale, cartwheel down. Your flow, your truth. How can you communicate that here through your physical body? Right? You are more intuitive than you know. Loving the authentic movements, y'all. So good. Exhale it to downward facing dog. Take your hips up and back. All right, that is our flow. We're going to link breath to movement now, going just a bit quicker, adding on just a little baby bit. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left side of your body, tricep. What are these called? Elevators. Take it down and back up, squeeze. We have to do both sides, y'all. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, 3-leg dog, lift it up. Exhale, lunge, step. Inhale, easy twist, right arm high. Exhale your right hand down. Inhale, standing splits. Good, exhale, Jiva squat. Now either 2 more rounds of Jiva squat or playtime, handstand hops if you'd like, or hold your standing split to work more flexibility and length of your hamstring. Final breath here, y'all. Awesome options, nice bind alley. We meet standing splits, left leg up. Exhale, forward fold, feet touch. Inhale, straight to chair pose, arms up. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. Inhale your left knee high, lift up. Exhale, figure 4, cross. Inhale, 1-leg mountain, rise. Exhale, full airplane, we change here. Stay in balance as you shift forward. Kick your left leg back like you are a capital T. Micro bend your right knee to help your left hip hug downward in the same plane. Stay for your inhale breath. Exhale, crescent with airplane torso, step. Inhale, warrior 2, spiral open, sink down. Exhale, extended side angle, right arm down, left arm up. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep high, lean back. Exhale, take it down, high to low plank, knees, chest, chin. Hop it out or straight to down dog. Beautiful, y'all. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up and back. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, twist to your right tricep. Elevators on the right side. Take it down and lift it up. Use your core, shoulders over your hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, lunge, step forward. Inhale, left arm up, easy twist, spiral. Exhale, your left hand down. Inhale, standing splits, come up. Exhale, Jiva squat. Take it away, y'all. 2 more breaths to keep going here, to hold, to play. I am authentic. I speak my truth. Beautiful. Standing splits, left foot down. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, forward fold, feet together. Inhale, chair, hips down, arms to the sky. Exhale, chair plane or bird. Inhale your right knee up. Rise with control. Exhale, figure 4. Cross your ankle on your left thigh, sink down. Inhale, 1-leg mountain, lift up, use your core. Exhale, full airplane, take flight. Lead with your heart, puff up that space at your heart center. Hug your shoulder blades together. Flex or point your right toes, but get active here. Last inhale. Exhale, lightly step back, crescent airplane. Inhale, warrior 2, open up, take up space. Exhale, extended side angle, lower down as you spiral open. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep up, lift high. Exhale, hands to the mat, find your flow. Change it up or stick with what you're doing. Good, exhale, downward facing dog. Love the variety, friends. All right, let's take a big, bright breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Woo. All right, we're gonna keep this party popping. We're gonna add on to our flow a little bit more. So listen for the changes. I'll let you know what's happening. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose and pause. Look forward, step to your lunge. Inhale, easy twist to the right and hold here. Scissor your thighs like crazy and start to firm up your obliques even more. Let's take 1 more inhale to prepare. Exhale, open crescent twist. Keep your torso twisted. Just float your shoulders over your hips as you reach through your arms. Epic work, y'all. Micro bend your elbows. Hug your shoulder blades together. Pause here for your exhale breath. Inhale, one leg mountain, launch forward, swoop your right knee up in line, left knee up. Exhale, figure four and hold here. Now friends, you are welcome to stay right here, enjoy the stretch. Otherwise, interlace your hands behind your back into a fist. Peel your fist away from your back body. We've got one more full breath to hold. For my friends going for the bind, please keep it for the next few movements. Inhale your right knee up, left knee up. Exhale, bound airplane, kick your left leg back. Now you are welcome to stay at a perpendicular shape or start to lower your torso down for toppling tree. It's almost like no-handed standing splits, super casual, not a big deal. You guys are crushing it, yes. Kick your left leg up, one more inhale. We exhale to standing splits. Carefully bring your hands to the earth. Good, again, couple breaths here to stay, to play, or Jiva squat, or something different. Way to communicate your truth, y'all. I love it. These throat chakras are popping. Let's meet standing splits. Step your left leg back, lunge. Inhale, warrior two, spiral open. Exhale, extended side angle. Bring your right arm down, left arm up. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep your right arm high. Exhale, half moon pose. Shift forward, bring your right hand out in front of your right foot, maybe to the earth or a prop. Flex your left toes as you lift them up. Lift your left fingertips high. You're welcome to stay here or add a little pulse like we did in our modified side plank earlier. Make it a little spicy or chill it out or bind, right? Listen to your body. We're here for 3, for 2, and 1. Lightly step back. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Give your psoas a nice release. Stretch and expand. Let's take one more full round of breath in here. Exhale, cartwheel down to a lunge and pause. Plant your left hand, easy twist to the right. Stay in your easy twist or side plank. Roll to the knife edge of your left foot. Stack your right foot on top. You are always welcome to modify like we did earlier or spice it up. Lift your top leg, tree legs, bind. 2 more rounds of breath wherever you find yourself. Looking so good. Last breath in. Exhale, move through your flow or take it straight to down dog. Exhale your hips high. Woo! All right, friends, we just got one more side to crush and then we have rest coming. Inhale your left leg up and back. Exhale, lunge, step forward. Knee to nose and then lunge. You guys caught it, really nice. Ground your right hand. Inhale, easy twist to the left. Pause here for a moment. Strengthen your foundation, your low body. Squeeze your core. One more breath in. Big exhale, open crescent twist, rise and squeeze. Yes, find a soft bend in your elbows like a little W to liberate your heart space open. These look so strong. Stay for your exhale breath. Inhale, one leg mountain, come forward and up, flex your right toes. Exhale, figure 4 and hold. Hands at heart if you stayed there before. Otherwise, the bind is calling your name. Interlace your hands behind your back into a fist. Pull your fist up and away as you squeeze your chest forward. Pull your chin forward. Friends with the bind, keep it. Inhale your right knee up. Exhale, bound airplane. Kick your right leg back, hinge forward. This is a beautiful place to stay, or toppling tree. Hinge from your hips even further as you kick your right leg up. Our body's like a seesaw in this posture. The lower we dip, in theory, the higher our right leg should lift. Yes, so good. Last juicy breath in here. Exhale, standing splits. Bring your hands down. Do your thing, just a couple breaths. Play, stay, forward fold, Jiva squats. That's the beautiful part, right? That intuition looks different for each of us. Let's find our splits. Right leg high. Bend your knees, step back, lunge. Inhale, warrior 2. Seal your right foot flat, open up. Good, exhale, extended side. Left arm down, right arm high. Inhale, reverse warrior, lift up. Exhale, half moon pose, shift forward, take flight. Flex your right toes, spiral your right shoulder on top of your left, your right hip on top of your left, like someone was pulling you up to the ceiling. Pulse your leg if you did so before. Fire your side seat, your glute, your entire leg. Last 2 and 1. Step back, reverse triangle, straighten your left leg for a sweet, sweet release. Stay for an extra round of breath. Enjoy the expansion. Exhale, take your hands down, find a lunge, ground your right palm, easy twist as you open, stay, or side plank. Spiral to the knife edge of your right foot. Guide your left leg to the same placement you did before. How can you concisely and clearly communicate with yourself and your body how to move and be in this moment? Find your intuition for 3, 2, 1. High to low, flow of any kind, or skip it. Exhale, down dog. Let's take a big breath in through our nose. Lion's breath, tongue out, exhale. Again, fill up through your nose. Stick your tongue all the way out. I know your tongues are way longer. Let's do it again. Inhale, all the way out. Good, come down to your knees. Find your way to a seat. Woo, grab water and towel off for a moment if you need. Y'all look gorgeous at home. It's really a privilege to get to watch you be so intentional with your movements. All right, next on the menu is puppy pose. We'll stack our hips above our knees. Tam will start to reach her hands forward to the top of her mat. She can connect her forehead down to start, finding this like slopey like slide spine, if you will. And then you can stay here or pull your chin forward and connect your throat closer towards the earth. One day your chest will come all the way to the ground. If that day isn't today, it's no big deal. Breathe into the space, again, of your throat, your chest, your heart, as you let your belly melt down and towards your thighs. 3 more rounds of breath here. We'll slowly start to pull forward. I like how Tam slid her feet backwards. I like that transition too. We'll pull forward and stay onto our bellies. We're going to do a little bit of core work. We'll start with the back side of our core. So we'll extend our arms out Superman style and tent up our fingers like we did in Sexy Cobra. Then we'll lift our right arm and our left leg up, as well as our chin and chest, and then lower back down. Then switch sides. Lift your left leg, or left arm rather, and right leg, and lower back down. Continue this with your breath. Exhale to squeeze up and lower down as you inhale. Now, every time you lift up, I want you to literally envision that you could touch your thumb to your heel of opposing leg. Yeah, that's the kind of squeeze we're looking for. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your hamstrings, squeeze your calves, point through your toes, and lift. Continue to move here. Maybe lift your chin even more for 4. Keep alternating for 3. Looking good, y'all. Last 2. And 1. Slowly lower. You can gaze one direction or the other. Arms can stay forward or by your sides. Then turn your gaze in the opposite direction to balance out your cervical spine. And then flip over onto your back like a sweet, beautiful pancake. Belly button up. We'll do just a little bit more of our core work on the front side of our belly now, just to help us with some balancing and more fun to come later on. Send your legs straight up as you press your hands into the mat next to your hips. You're welcome to take a little seat on your thumbs too to fully ground. Now this next movement, we want our low back flat the whole time. So if that means less range of motion, perfect. Listen to your body, right? It's that truth, that communication with yourself. All right, start to lower your legs down together, flex your toes. Now V them open at the bottom, and then lift your V shape up. Then lower your V down, so we stay in a V. Yeah, lower the V down, bring your legs together, and then straight leg lift up to the top. Lower your legs down together, V at the bottom, keep the V, lift your V up. Lower your V down, and bring your legs back to touch, and continue this process. Exhale every time your legs come up. Inhale as they lower. Focus deeply on sealing your belly button towards the mat, finding powerful exhales here. This is how we release heat and keep our belly contracted and working. And think about, right, if you're like, I hate core, this is definitely not my truth or anything I want to be doing. Sometimes it's not what we want, that's our truth. It's how we move within our practice and within our lives and finding that space. We're here for 4. Keep breathing for 3. For 2, and 1. Slowly lift your legs back up. Hug your knees into your chest. All right, we'll set up for 1 set of back bends, either wheel or bridge pose. I will leave it up to you. Both are beautiful options. We'll set up our low body the same for both variations. Plant your feet hips width distance apart and bring your heels towards your butt so you can tickle your middle fingertip against your heels. And then for bridge, bring your hands down flat next to your hips. For wheel, bring your fingertips towards your shoulders, elbow tips up. As you inhale, begin to press your hips, belly, and heart upwards towards the sky. For my wheels, press your chest through your shoulders to expand even more so. For my bridges, Pull your chin away from your chest, even as you lift your chest up towards your chin. We've got 4 more rounds of breath here wherever you are. Hug your elbows in tightly. Really nice, y'all. Again, be intentional, be authentic with the way that you breathe and move with yourself here. After your 4th breath, begin to slowly come down. Lower your hips to the mat. Supta Baddha Konasana, fallen bridge, maybe even child's or rather happy baby pose. Couple breaths, check in. Notice what's shifted. Notice how you're feeling. Right, know that on your mat, it's one of the safest places to express your needs and to find a love for using your voice in that expression. Right, speak freely and truthfully, trust others, and be honest about who you are. Hug your knees into your chest if you aren't in that space already. Start to rock side to side, and then rock forward and back a few times until you come up to a seat. You're welcome to take a second to gather yourself, maybe grab one more sip of water. Down dog is our next destination. Tam's truth is press handstand.
One day.
All right, my beautiful kitties. We're gonna build one last sweet little flow and start to practice all this throat opening, all this good stuff we've been working on. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, lunge, step forward. Inhale to high crescent. Let's pause here for a couple breaths. We haven't been in this full variation just yet. Level out your hips. Drive your tailbone down and reach for the sky as you wrap your pinkies in. Let's take one more bright breath in, lift up. Exhale, airplane torso, lean forward, shift back. Inhale, one leg mountain, come forward, bend your left knee up. Good, set up dancer on the left. Bring your left hand behind you, grab the inside edge of your foot, reach your right arm for the sky. You're always welcome to stay in this space without the full kick, or begin to kick as you lean forward. Put into practice the engagement we've put into our back body. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your back muscles, upper back. Drive your left hip forward, your left shoulder forward to open through your shoulder girdle and chest. We have 2 more rounds of breath here, friends. Find your edge, play with that space. Listen carefully. Our release is airplane pose. Keep your balance, send your left leg back, take your arms behind you. Then gently step to warrior 1. Seal your left foot flat. Take your feet wide so we're on train tracks rather than a tightrope, and inhale your arms up overhead. Feel the posture in its entirety first. Then exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Peel your fist down as you open your chest up. Exhale, humble warrior. Dive your torso down to your right thigh, maybe to the inside of your thigh. Let your fist fall away from your back as you let your head hang. Maybe even tuck your chin to your chest, right? The stimulation of our throat chakra. Hug your thighs together. Squeeze your belly for support. We have 1 more full breath in right here. Exhale to runner's lunge. Gently release your bind. Bring your hands to the inside edge of your right foot. Toe heel your right foot out wide. Scoot your left foot and knee back and drop your left knee down. Today I'll cue us into the quad stretch and twist, but if you know you want something different, it's all good. We'll start just with our right arm up for a little twist action. You can stay or bend your left knee and then maybe grab the outer edge of your left foot. Right? Even if you just bend your knee without capturing it, you still get a really nice quad and psoas stretch. We've got a couple breaths right here. Melt your hips down to the earth. How can you be intentional with your breath? Mindfully, no slingshots. Start to release your foot and then take your right hand down. We'll set up classic lunge. Toe heel your right foot into the center of your space and then lift your left knee up. Inhale, warrior 2. Seal your heel flat, spiral open. Exhale, extended side angle. We'll hold this space for a little bit. We're gonna work binds and possibly birds of paradise. For half bind, take your left hand behind your back, palm faces out. For the full bind, reach your right arm in front of your right leg to grab your left hand. Stay here, enjoy the openness of your chest, or birds of paradise. Step your left foot forward. Tap into your autonomy and authenticity here, y'all. Couple rounds of breath where you are. For my friends who are lifted up, come back the same way we came in. Step your right foot down first, and then your left foot back. Extended side with the bind. Then release spines all together, arms out. Inhale, star pose. Rise up. Shimmy, shake it out. Move through your joints. Roll through your head and neck. Take what feels good. All right, one more big breath in here. Exhale, tee your arms, turn your toes forward, wide leg fold, hinge from your waist. This is a bit of a longer set for us, this first go round. So if that intuition, that internal compass and truth of yours is telling you to go someplace, follow it. If that's a twist, get it. Fold, enjoying it. A bind, inversion. Beautiful options. Last few rounds of breath. Begin to make your way back to wide fold if you are somewhere new. Inhale to a little mini half lift. Exhale, pivot lunge to the top of your mat, bend your right knee. Inhale, high plank, step back, squeeze your core, engage. Exhale to tabletop. Okay, friends, we're gonna do a quick little demo and breakdown of the steps to possibly doing chin stand. Again, not a requirement. Listen to your internal compass, your personal truth, but we've really prepped our bodies to be ready for this. So, Tam will start in knees, chest, chin. So you can hold knees, chest, chin for how long we're here. That's a beautiful place to be. If you want more, tuck your toes and lift your knees up off of the mat. Now maybe you walk your feet in a little, or if you're like, yep, this is it, that's my truth, I'm here. And then lift your left leg up if you want a little bit more. And then this is where a great place to stay, or maybe a baby hop and possible hang time, right? But please don't compromise your neck or hurt your chin. But yeah, any of these layers is a beautiful place to be. We've prepped our body to open in this way. So we've got 5 rounds of breath in your variation of choice. Knees, chest, chin, knees off the ground, or lift a leg, lower it back down, or maybe play with a hop. We want our elbows above our wrists here, and we're really pressing into the mat as well. You can also hover your shoulders up a little higher, but today, since we're not in person, we don't really have blocks to work with. Looking good, Kathy. Nice, Sally. One more round of breath. Good, with control, pull through to up dog, or just press your way straight back to downward facing dog. Whew, awesome.
She's a doozy.
She's a doozy. She's a fun one. Speaking your truth is hard. Hi. All right. Last side of our flow, and then we're gonna cool it down all the way. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, lunge, step forward. Inhale, high crescent, rise up. Give yourself time to settle into this new variation of this shape. Squeeze your thighs, drive your tailbone down. Inhale once more here. Exhale, airplane torso, sweep your arms back. Inhale, one leg mountain, come forward and up, flex your right toes. Exhale, dancer's pose on the right. Take your right hand to the inside of your right foot, send your left arm skyward. Stay or begin to kick. Focus on one point in your vision. This is your drishti to help you find balance and unwavering stability. Right, find integrity with how you communicate with yourself here. Last full round of breath. Be mindful, yogis. Our transition is airplane as you exhale. Send your right leg back. Yes, just pause for a moment. Awesome balance. Lightly step to warrior one stance. Drop your right foot, set up your hips as needed, spiral your left hip back, right hip forward, scissor your thighs, then send your arms skyward, reach. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back, find your fist. Inhale, puff up, send your fist down. Exhale, humble warrior, melt your torso towards your thigh. Drive into the knife edge of your right foot to help spiral your right hip forward. Maintain as much neutrality in your low body as you can and surrender to this space. One final round. Exhale to runner's lunge. Bring your hands inside your left foot, toe heel it out, send your right knee back and drop down to the mat. Stay if you did so before, or inhale your left arm up. Maybe bend your right knee, capture the outer edge of your foot. As you play with the bind and the opening, let your hips sink down as you spiral your heart open. Be cautious of dumping into your right shoulder. Sometimes we shrug it up to our ear. Can you press the floor away from you and stay just as intentional here, even though we are sinking down? One more full round of breath. Gently begin to release your binds. Bring your hands back down to the earth. Set up lunge, toe heel your left foot into center. Lift your right knee up. Seal your right foot flat. Inhale, warrior two, spiral open. Exhale, extended side angle. If you stayed, enjoy the space, or half bind, full bind, birds of paradise. Begin to explore right hand behind your back, left hand to meet it. Or step right foot forward. Play with your balance. Awesome focus, friends. My lifted friends, start to come down slowly. Bring your left foot to the earth. Keep your bind and step your right foot back. Let's all release our binds. Open. Inhale to star pose. Squeeze your thighs to lift up. Ooh, shimmy, shake it out. Wiggle, shake, move, enjoy. Last time here. Let's find one more bright breath in. Exhale, wide leg fold. Turn your toes forward. T open and swan dive down. We're not here for as long this set, just about 3 breaths. But if you still find you want exploration, take it. Let's begin to come back, wide fold. Inhale, little half lift up. Exhale, pivot to the top of your space, lunge. Inhale to high plank, step back. Then exhale, drop down to your knees. Same options here, knees, chest, chin. Tuck your toes, maybe lift your knees up. Or begin to walk your feet in. Maybe lift your right leg up. Maybe play with some lift up, a little hop. Press into your palms for support. Squeeze your fingertips. You guys are beautiful. Right? These challenging postures are just meant to help us recognize that we are always enough as is. Last breath. Inhale to up dog or straight back to down dog with your exhale. Let's take a big breath in, fill up. Open mouth, sigh, let it go. And inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. And find a seat. That's also an important part. All right, take your legs forward. And lie all the way down onto your back. All right, we'll set up for plow pose. This is kind of the direct reverse of all the work we've been doing with our throat opening. First, we start with legs up the wall. Send your legs straight up over your hips. If your body is like, I am good right here, this is my truth, I'm in it to win it, stay as you are. Otherwise, press your hands into the earth to lift your hips up off of the ground and bring your toes behind your head. If your feet do not touch the ground, please make sure that your hands are at your low back to support you. This is very key. Then once you set up, embrace the compression of your chin towards your chest, of your core wrapping into itself. If shoulder stand is calling you, you are welcome to lift your legs up over your hips to stack and find balance here. Again, just ensure that your hands are at your low back, your elbows and biceps, or rather triceps, are pressed into the earth. We've got a few rounds in this variation of your choosing. Really beautiful, y'all. Squeeze your thighs together. We'll find deaf man's pose. Take your knees to the outer edges of your ears or your temples, or maybe even just to your forehead. This is our tightest compression of class, the biggest counter stretch that we find from all this expansiveness, this spaciousness. But it still creates the same ideals for us in our throat chakra, in our body. Right? Can you speak and communicate clearly what you need, where you're at within your own practice, but to those off of the mat too. Last breath here. Slowly begin to unwind and lower down one bone at a time. We'll find happy baby on our way. Grab for your feet, the backs of your knees, your calves, your ankles. Rock side to side, straddle your legs, reset in any form. Now, beautiful friends, last opportunity to tap into that internal teacher of yours. If there's something you need to close out your practice, please take it now. But if you are ready to find rest and release, turn into a tiny ball. Wrap your forearms around your shins, draw your forehead to your knees, and scrunch up your face. Engage every muscle in your entire being for one more breath in. Exhale to Shavasana. Take your feet apart, let your palms face up by your sides, and pause here for a moment. Before you drift away, come back to the blue color of our throat chakra. As I mentioned at the beginning of our practice, it lies at the V where our clavicle, our collarbones are. So picture a glowing blue light emanating from that space. And as your heart beats and pulses, so does the blue light. And with each pulse, it starts to grow in its magnitude, in its warmth, in its shape, in its size, until eventually it fills your entire body. Fills you with a sense of truth, of understanding, of how to communicate what it is that you feel, what you need from yourself and from others, what you need from your practice. I'll let you know when it's time to wake up. For now, let go and focus on the blue light. To soak up this space longer, you are always welcome to do so. But if your evening is calling you back, start to move slowly, first with your fingers and your toes. And work your way to your wrists and your ankles. And a full body stretch. Bend your knees, roll to one side or the other. Use your arm as a pillow. And with your eyes closed, press your way to a comfortable seat. to live with authenticity and integrity is incredibly challenging because we have so many external influences that tell us what is right, what is wrong, how we should think or act or feel. But know that the more we come back to our mat, the more that we focus on that internal compass, your internal teacher, the more in tune we get to become with it. And that's really what this practice is all about, is how we show up for ourselves, how we shine through our communication and our ability to express ourselves in that way. And I see you putting in the work and doing it day after day, practice after practice. And I love and I see and appreciate each and every one of you for it. Inhale your thumbs up towards your third eye, sit tall. We exhale, bow forward in gratitude.
Namaste.
Thank you, beautiful friends. You guys did an amazing job tonight. If you have questions for me about chin stand, I would be happy to answer them. I know she is a doozy, as Tam said. Thank you, Tam, for doing all the fun, hard stuff. All the throat openings, she's ready to rock. Feedback is also appreciated either in the chat or at info@soul19yoga.com. We love y'all, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.
But we will turn off the chat quick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.